How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle, and today we're going to be hopefully showcasing Entei in this new team that I made. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and with that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent called Red. They've got a pretty cool looking team. Looks like I say cool, it's very OU. Other than the Azelf, that's a new one. Not really new, but I think the Azelf's going to be the lead anyway, so knowing that, I'm probably better off just leading off with Rotom and going for a Volt Switch or something. I don't know, it's a tough one. I could lead with Umbreon to counteract the Azelf, but all it's going to do is Stealth Rock and it might explode in my face, so don't know if I want to do that. I could lead with Metagross because it resists the explosion and the Psychic if it's got Psychic. But I think I lead with Rotom and then go from there. And the battle begins. They're going to lead off with Azelf, just as I anticipated, which is always fun. As I lead off with my Rotom. Please excuse the nicknames. They're all just really random words that I made up. They might mean something. I don't know. Anyway, with this thing being on the field, I'm just going to go straight for a Volt Switch and get out of there. Because there's nothing really... Well, it doesn't really threaten me, per se. So I just think it's going to go for a Stealth Rock. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and go into my Metagross real quick. And with Metagross, we can just fire off a Zen Headbutt or a Meteor Mash. Probably a Meteor... would Meteor Mash be the best play here? I'm not actually sure, to be honest with you. There's the Stealth Rocks anyway, not too fussed about that. I can deal with Stealth Rocks. I'm just thinking what I do next. I could sell my own Stealth Rocks, but I would rather get rid of the Stealth Rocks on my side of the field first. I'm thinking I can just go straight for a Meteor Mash though. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And they're going to withdraw their Azelf. What are they going to go into? Probably Scizor? Donphan. Donphan also works. At least we get neutral damage on the Donphan. We can do a little bit of chip against it. Get some of that health off of him. And we do hit the Meteor Mash, which is great. You know, on Showdown, I kept missing Meteor Mash, and I was really debating just having Bullet Punch on it instead. Okay, so Donphan's in. Don't want to keep myself in against the Donphan because that's just not very good. I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Rotom because Rotom can face up pretty well against this Donphan. He can go for a knockoff. He might knock off my Choice Scarf, but it's fine. Looking at his team, I don't really need to worry too much about it. It would have been nice for the Starmie, but at the same time, it's not a big deal. I think on this turn, it's pretty obvious what he's going to do. He's going to want to switch out, not want to take a Hydro Pump to the face, and he's probably going to go into Breloom. So I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch so I can get a bit of an initiative on it. And if he does stay in for whatever reason, I have no idea what's going on in my opponent's brain. Yep, he's going to withdraw the Donphan, of course, preserving its health as he goes into Breloom just as I anticipated. And I'm able to go for a Volt Switch on that. So, oh, nice and shiny as well. I like shiny Breloom. It's pretty cool. I just don't have one. Let's go for a Volt Switch. It does actually do a good third of their health, which is great. Great for me. Great for me. This turn, I'm just going to go straight into Entei. I mean, looking at his team, Sacred Fire Choice Banded is going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage, and the Stealth Rocks do dig in, which is kind of infuriating, but it's whatever, it's the game, you know. Let's go for Sacred Fire. Alright, they're actually going to stay in and go for a Mach Punch. Clearly not bothered about the Breloom anymore, so I can go for a Sacred Fire, take out the Breloom, which is just fine and dandy for me. And that's one off the board, So far, so good. Now they're going to go into their Donphan, which is fine. Donphan does pretty much check my Entei because it can definitely take a hit and it can definitely KO me now. In my head I'm thinking, what do I want to do here? I'm probably better off going for the Rotom switch or the Mamoswine. Or better yet, the Togekiss so I can defog away the Stealth Rock. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the Togekiss real quick, and I'm curious as to what this Donphan was planning on doing. It might just go for a knockoff, just because knockoff would have finished off Entei. There is the knockoff. Doesn't really do any damage to me. I do lose my leftovers, however, which is kind of frustrating, but it's fine. We can deal with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go for a defog. Yeah, I'll go for a defog. Probably going to switch into Scizor or something. No, he's just going to stay in and go for Ice Shard. Interesting. An interesting play indeed. Doesn't really do any damage to me, which is great. I can get the defog off, which is perfect. And I think the next turn what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Roost. So we got rid of the Stealth Rocks, which is great. Great for Entei because it means he can actually switch back in now. And now I'm just going to go for a Roost for the sake of it, since he's probably going to switch into Scizor now. And if he does switch into Scizor, we have got Flamethrower. Alright, they're going to withdraw the Donphan now. Are they going to go into Scizor for Alligator? That's an interesting one. I could easily paralyze this. But it's whatever, so I go for a Roost anyway. There we go for the Roost. Get my health back. My delicious, nutritious health. It's all I really wanted. All I really need. And now, this is where it's a shame about the... this is where it's a shame about the Rotom's losing its Choice Scarf. Because this thing might want to set up a Dragon Dance in my face. Do I switch out? I think I have to switch out, don't I? Do I? Do I really though? Do I really need to switch out? No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip away at this guy's health with Air Slash. That seems like the best option for me. Definitely going to go for a Dragon Dance at least. Terrifying stuff, by the way, this going for a Dragon Dance, but it's fine because we have got the Entei in the back with the Choice Banded Extreme Speed, which should hopefully finish this Feraligatr off for getting enough chip damage off on him. So, going to go for another Air Slash. He might attack me, he might go for another Dragon Dance, who knows. He goes for the Ice Punch. We're able to take it because Togekiss is a bulky monster, and we can go for another Air Slash right now and take him right down. I'm not too fussed at the moment about Togekiss going down right here, so I'm just going to go for an Air Slash. Let him take me out, it's fine. I have bigger fish to fry. Technically, I do, but an alligator is not a fish. I have bigger water-based things to fry. Let's go into Entei and just go for a Choice Banded Extreme Speed. That seems like the best thing to do at the moment. So we'll do that, Extreme Speed real quick. And that should be able to take out the Feraligatr. I can't see him withdrawing the Feraligatr at this point. He might just let it go down. He might also be wondering what the hell I'm doing. No, he's going to switch out and he's going to go into what? The Donphan? Donphan works. I see my opponent's not too fussed about losing his Dragon Dances that he got up. But we get to get a bit more chip damage off on the Donphan, which is great. Kind of want to get rid of this thing. It's doing my nutting, for the lack of a better technical term. What do I go into here? I think my best play is to go into Rotom. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And looking at the rest of his team, I'm just trying to think what the best thing to do here is. He goes for the knockoff. It's not going to do much damage because we haven't got an item. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, do I want to trick and just take his item away from him on whatever he switches in now? Because he's not going to keep him with Donphan. There's no way. There's just no way. So what does he do? I think I can go for a Volt Switch safely here. I think he's definitely going to switch out. No, he stays in. Goes for another knockoff. Interesting. Interesting. Guess he's not really fussed about Donphan, even though it's the one thing stopping my Entei. Huh. Let's go for a Hydro Pump then. He does stay in, so I guess he's going to take this Hydro Pump to the face. I am an offensive Rotom, so this should KO. Yep, there we go. So Donphan goes down. I guess he's just not bothered about keeping Donphan around anymore. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Alright, now brings in the Scizor. That's fine. What's Scizor doing here? I think he's going to go for a U-turn or something. Not sure. I might go for a Trick just to take away its item. Just in case. As he does actually go for a Bullet Punch, which is going to be able to take out my Rotom. Which is fine. It's fine and dandy, that is. Fine and dandy. I'm going to go ahead and go into my Entei real quick. And then I can just hopefully click Choice Banded Sacred Fire and be done with it. Get rid of this Scizor because it's really annoying, to be honest with you. Alright, he's going to withdraw his Scizor. What's he going to go into? Starmie? Starmie is an acceptable play, I guess. It's going to take Sacred Fire pretty well, to be fair, especially if it's a bulky variant. It does 50% there, which is pretty great. And we got the Burn, which is also really nice. So what's my switch into Starmie right now? That's the real question. The real question. Probably Umbreon. I'd say Umbreon. Umbreon's definitely a good switch in here. Umbreon's a good switch in general, you know. It's just a very bulky Pokemon. So we'll get Umbreon in there. Goes for the Surf. We're going to be able to eat this up pretty well, I think. And you know what? We're in a good situation right now because the free Pokemon that he could switch in probably get... Well, Scizor won't get KO'd by Foul Play, but it'll have a good amount of damage done to it because of it. So what I'm thinking is we just go straight for the Foul Play. It could take out the Starmie, it could take out the Feraligatr. I think it could take out the Azelf. He's going to withdraw the Starmie though. And he's going to go into what? Scizor? Scizor is a good play there because of the U-turn and all that stuff. I don't know what kind of set the Scizor is though, because we haven't seen whether it's got leftovers or not, but now we will be able to find out. If there's no leftovers, there is leftovers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine then, that's fine. Scizor and Umbreon, I believe, are at a speed tie. So I could stay in and go for another Foul Play. But I think he's definitely going for a U-turn, so I'm wondering whether I should go for a Protect first, just to scout. No. Let's go for a Foul Play. I think I outspeed. I do. Haha. Cool. Because you know what? I was thinking in my head then, I was like, I'm pretty sure I put a couple of EVs in speed in Umbreon. I can't remember whether I did or not, but it was a risk I was willing to take to get rid of the Scizor. So now all we need to do is ensure... Well, ooh, we've got a bit of a predicament now. It's to do with the Azelf. The Azelf's still around and it outspeeds my Umbreon. If he comes in and sets up Stealth Rock now, we can't switch in Entei because we've lost our Defogger. So, with that in mind, I think the play is to go into Entei now. This could all backfire and he might end up going for a Psychic despite the fact that my Umbreon is still around. I think he's going to go for Stealth Rocks though. Oh, never mind. He exploded on me. That's not good. Crap. So, Azelf goes down, Entei goes down, all in one big explosion. It's the burnt tower all over again. Poor Entei. Looking at the teams, I don't know what to do here. I think he goes into Starmie. I think he goes into... Either way, I'm going to go to Mamoswine. Right, he's going to go into Feraligatr. That's cool. The reason I'm like nonchalant about it is because I'm pretty sure with Mamoswine now being here, I can't believe he didn't go for Stealth. Well, then again, meh, I guess Explosion also works. He got rid of the Entei either way, so... let's go for a Freeze Dry, because I'm pretty sure we can survive a Waterfall. I'm pretty sure we can. Never mind, I completely underestimated Feraligatr there, didn't I? I have defensive EVs in the Mamoswine, so I can't remember what my calc was for, but it's whatever, it's done now. It's done now. Let's go into the old Metagross over here. We have got the Focus Sash, so we can definitely live an Earthquake from this thing if he has Earthquake. We can definitely live a Crunch. He has Crunch. We might actually live an Earthquake anyway, because Metagross is quite the bulky mon. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake just in case he switches into Starmie right now, but he's not. He's going for a Crunch. Crunch isn't going to take us down to a Sash, which is great. And we're able to go for an Earthquake. And that should take out the Feraligatr. If it didn't, I'd be very surprised. And now we're in a position where it's going to come down to Umbreon, I believe. Because the Starmie can just come in and surf on me real quick. So there's the Starmie. I don't know whether I like shiny Starmie. It's a bit weird. I like the whole purple gem it's got in the middle, but let's go for an Earthquake just in case he misses Surf. Not that he's going to miss Surf, because Surf can't miss. Anyway, Surf's going to take Metagross out, which is fine. As now we can go into Umbreon. And Umbreon should be able to... Well, we can definitely take a hit. We take more than a few hits. But I'm just thinking whether or not Foul Play will KO from here. It might do. It might do. I mean, we Foul Played the Scizor. But then again, Scizzor's got a lot higher attack. There's the Surf. It's not going to do much damage to my Umbreon, I'm afraid. It's the red over there. But Foul Play on the other hand. Will it KO the Starmie from here? It does. Okay, cool. And the Starmie goes down. And I think with that, we end the game. That was a close one. That was a really close one. We're down to the wire, you know. Anyway, that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.